it worked. It's a new handy dandy little thing which connects to the phone, and it's pretty cool. And technology. I hate it. Anyways, so gonna talk about influencer versus a real trainer. There's hundreds, thousands, maybe even a million. I haven't seen that many, but influencers, especially all over social media. You're going to be able to recognize them really easily. Okay? I look like a regular trainer. I've got an everyday, maybe a little bit everyday type physique, highly obtainable. All these influencers. Got me a little prop right here. Oh yeah. Getting better, I think. Yeah. There you go. So, we're tired on this. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look good. It's too small. Oh. Okay, so. Here we go. So, it's backwards. Awesome. Okay. Learning curve. I'll do better next time, I promise. But I'll still go through it. Sorry. I apologize. So, influencer versus trainer. Okay. Influencers. They're going to have outstanding physiques. 8-pack abs. 21-inch arms. Of course, they're natural. Just throwing that out there. Right. Unobtainable physique, pretty much. Substance abuse, most likely, whatever. But influencers are not going to have any credentials. They're not going to be certified in anything. They're not going to have a degree. Some do, not all, just saying. Not all. They have a social media team behind them. They've got a marketing team. They've got a social media team that posts all the videos, that shoot the videos. They got lighting personnel. If you email them, they're not the ones emailing you back. It's their team. So you think you're talking to the social influencer that you see on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. And they may have some actual credentials behind them. So when you email them, you think you're actually getting information from them, when in fact you're not. You're getting information from his or her team. Unfortunately, the individual that's emailing you, they're not going to run to the influencer every time they get an email saying, hey, how do I answer this? What's the answer to this? How do I do this? Blah, blah, blah. The influencer hired them to expect to know that. Whether or not they do, it's a gamble. And people can get hurt by the information that they're putting out, which makes trainers' jobs more difficult. So, not only do they have a social media team, a marketing team, most of the time they're selling fluff. They're selling a supplement that is very, very low par type supplement. And they'll start at you with, well, we take all these ingredients that are really good for you. And if anyone ever says, I found the secret ingredient, I found the key ingredient in fat loss, this will put 20 pounds of muscle on in 20 days, guaranteed. Do this, act now. Change the station. Close your social media. They're selling you crap. Any supplement that says proprietary blend, I can do a whole video about proprietary blends, trust me. I'll go through it real quick. Proprietary blend. They have, say, 10 ingredients. Okay? What they'll do is take those 10 ingredients, put it in a big vat, big mixing bowl. It gets mixed all together at this, well, it's a company, obviously. at this place. I've gone stupid. Whatever. So it mixes everything together. From there, it just really dumps it into the vials, into the bottles, whatever they're selling. So proprietary blend, the FDA requires very few things when it comes to supplements. One, if you have a proprietary blend, they have to be ordered in the amounts. It doesn't tell you the amounts. So if you're looking at a pre-workout, for example, and it has a proprietary blend, it's energy proprietary blend, and number one ingredient is caffeine, and say it's got 2,000 milligrams per serving, which you need to look at you need to look at what they consider per serving also, especially with pre-workouts. So you got 2,000 milligrams per serving. First ingredient is caffeine. Second ingredient, a different form of caffeine, like taurine. Then, being a pre-workout, everyone wants the tingles. They want the itchy eyes, and your butt may itch. Who knows with beta-alanine. People have weird effects. Guys might get some itching some places. Girls, you might look like you've been at the beach and you got some sand stuck somewhere. Just saying. Beta-alanine, if it's in the proprietary blend, it may be the third ingredient or fourth, but you don't know how much is actually there. The first ingredient can be 90% of that proprietary blend, and the rest is just thrown in there, so you never know. Anyways, back on topic. The fluff that they're selling is usually a supplement. It's low key, it's low par, it's bottom dollar. Takes hardly anything to make, but they're going to sell it at a premium price because it's from your favorite influencer who has this amazing physique. Male or female, they both do it. Just letting you know. If they claim to be any type of trainer, I'll use professional bodybuilders, which I have great respect for, don't get me wrong. A lot of professional bodybuilders, when they retire or they realize they just can't compete at the higher levels, they'll go into personal training, which I have no issue with. Hopefully the message I just got on my phone doesn't show up on the video. That'd be weird. Anyways, so I'm going to put this down. My arm's getting tired. So, professional bodybuilders, what they'll do, are you serious? So what they'll do is they'll have workout plans and nutrition plans that they'll sell. Most of the time, influencers, not trainers, influencers, it's one plan to fix it all. I've got the plan. I've got the exercises. I've got the nutrition to get you where you want to go. Just follow this. I really hope these messages aren't showing up because they're annoying the crap out of me. So then, a really good way to notice how an influencer is not the person you should be taking training or nutrition advice from is if they have very, very generic plans. If someone says, yeah, I'll get you a plan, not a problem. How old are you? What you weigh? What's your goal? Yeah, give you 20 minutes. They're not putting in enough time to really sit down, get to know you, because that's where trainers come in. Trainers, good trainers, throwing that out there. Good trainers need to establish a relationship with you. The number one reason a trainer actually starts training is they want to help people. We're not in this for money because very few trainers actually make a good amount of money. The influencer, one, you rarely are going to talk to that individual. Sorry. Two, the plans are very generic. They may have 4 or 5 different plans, but that's it. And all it does is change some exercises around, maybe make one more of a cardio, the other one more of a weightlifting. Okay? If they ask you minimal questions about you as an individual, as a client, and they're able to just spit out a program right quick, you need to be leery of that, because the program's not going to work for you. There are lifestyle things that need to be taken into consideration when you develop a program for someone. There's, especially when you get into nutrition, you need to know their health history. If they're allergic to anything, what have they tried? What has failed? Who else have they talked to even? Just a little background. What's their family history? That's a big one. If you go further, genetics can play a lot into how your nutrition goes. So that's something you need to be leery of. If you are talking to an influencer and expecting to get proven results that can be repeatable. Got one hair right here that's like really shiny from the light. Of course it's gray, just saying. You need to be leery of that. If they're not willing to take the time to get to know you as a person, get to know what you like, what you don't like, what you're able to do, your injuries that you've had in the past, these are pertinent questions that need to be asked of every single client. That's it. If they're not asked, move on, please. Going back to my chart. Spent some time on this thing. Yeah. Meant to do that. So, any of them say I know that you can't read this. They say they have the magic solution for fat loss. Run. Just run. They don't have the magic for anything. 1 or 2 nutrition plans for everybody. Be afraid. Be very afraid, because everybody is different. I don't care if you have an identical twin sitting next to you. You need a nutrition plan. They need a nutrition plan, and they need to be different. They could be similar, but they need to be different. Every person is different. Lastly, a real easy way to notice an influencer over a trainer is, I got this from another trainer, spews for views. I really like this one. I like that. Spews for views. That means they're doing crazy stuff. I'm doing my best not to cuss, because I like cuss words. They're doing crazy stuff during their videos. Look at mine. My videos, they're not exciting. I know. Whatever. The information is correct. The information is there. It's vital information. People actually need to know. I got to figure out a way to get it out to more people. But I'm not working out on a mountain. I'd fall. Just saying. I'm not showing, I don't have a GoPro attached to my head and I'm running through the woods. And there's spiders in the woods. I'm going to run into a big spider web. Promise you. If they're doing crazy things, it spews for views. If it's a woman, let's be honest. If they're wearing a bikini, they're going to get views. Spews for views. It is what it is. Trainer. Me. And a lot of other people. We can teach you how to build the physique you want. We can teach you how to eat. Okay, that sounds like you don't know how to eat. We can teach you how to shop at the grocery store. What to avoid, what to get, how to stay on the perimeter of the grocery store, not in the middle. I just gave you a big tip right there. My wife hates that, by the way. But we can teach you how to do things like that. You know, willing to spend the time to give you more than what you ask. QFit, I charge damn near nothing for what I'm willing to do, for what I'm willing to do for clients. I've always had the adage of give more than what they expect. Just the way I am. Plus, I enjoy it. Trainers will have certifications, if not degrees. Certifications, like a lot of things, they go pretty far, depending on which organization you have. I went with ISSA this time. Last time I went with ACE, still a good organization. And I've got 5, almost 6 different certifications through ISSA. A lot of information has changed from when I was a trainer in the early 2000s. A lot of information has changed, and that's good. You know, ever evolving, ever learning, you know, changing things, not just stuck in the same thing. It's good. Trainers, we do have a product to sell. It's not us. We're not trying to sell us. We're an influencer up here. They're trying to sell them. So we do like to make a little money. So we're going to try and sell what we can do. How we can improve your life with the goals that you want. If you want to lose weight, we can show you how. You want to put muscle on, we can show you how. You want to compete. That's the fun one. I like that one. We can show you how. That's more specialized. Not every trainer can do that, just saying. Understands and helps the client understand everyone is different. There isn't one nutrition plan. There isn't one training plan that is going to work for everyone. Everyone is different. A good trainer is able to answer questions on the fly. Not, I'll circle back to that. See what I did there? Just saying. If they have to get back with you on every question you have, might want to think about that. Able to demonstrate how to properly do exercises. Is your trainer able to do a good example of a bench press, of a squat? Do they know the difference between a dumbbell chest press and a barbell chest press? Are they able to explain why you would do one over the other? Due to injury, due to hitting the muscle at a different angle, different way? Can they explain different rotations of the wrist? How that can help? Little tips and tricks. Able to make custom workout plans. You know, on their website, do they showcase their workout plans? And if they do, is that all they have? Is this little showcase? Or can they modify it for you? Are they able to do that? Do they have the knowledge to put that program together to use for you? Along with nutrition, obviously. Trainers are usually more boring to watch than influencers. Like I said earlier, I'm not out training, you know, I'm not working out on top of a mountain. I'm not running through the woods with the GoPro on my head or on my chest. I don't like spiders. Sorry. You know, I'm trying to get more entertaining. When my wife wants to get on here finally with me, I'm sure we'll feed off each other. Lastly, because this is already a 20-minute video, which I was told I need to cut my videos down. Sorry, I just like to give information. It's my bad. So I'm going to put this down. The last thing is, get real nice and close for this. Yeah. An influencer has no connection with you. A trainer should want to get to know you. A trainer should want to get to know, one, your goals, time frame you think you should be able to meet that goal, which may need to be adjusted, what you've done in the past, of course, your medical history, injuries, family history. Another message. You know, there's a whole questionnaire that needs to be filled out. And what that does is it allows the trainer to develop a relationship with the client. And that is what needs to happen, because trust is everything. And not just in training people, but in relationships. And that's what a trainer wants to build, is a relationship with the client. Influencer, you're a number. You're a paycheck. Influencers are more, I want you to, now I will say this, I do want you to like and subscribe to this, because I've got 2 subscribers. One's my wife, the other's my son. So, whatever. But influencers, all they want is subscribers, likes, thumbs up. They want you to share it everywhere. They want to be noticed. Unfortunately, I need to be noticed for QFit. Otherwise, I don't like to be noticed. I'm not big on that. Recognition, things like that, I'm not into that. What I'm into is when I get a message from a mom saying their son made the all-star team for once, and I've worked with this young man for like 2 months and made the all-stars. That's what I like. That's what I like to hear. I want to hear a young man, young woman that I've been working with, training, improves, meets a goal that they may not have even had. I like to hear success. I want to be a part of someone else's success. Because here's the truth of the matter. QFit, I love helping people. I love watching them succeed. I will do everything in my damnedest to help them. And if I can't, I will tell them to go someplace else. In fact, I will name other people if I cannot help you. I'm not going to do that right off the bat. Just know. I started QFit because I want to help people. I want to see people succeed. And especially in today's society, people are more about themselves than others, and that's a problem. If someone's having trouble not meeting their goals, even if it's not fitness related, they need help. And if you are that individual that they turn to, help them. That's it. It's easy. It's not easy, but it's what needs to happen. So one last time, I spent way too much time on this, and you can't even read it, and it's backwards for the camera. I'm going to get better. I promise. Keep moving forward. Thank you. Oh, see if the button works. Boom. It didn't work. Boom. Still didn't work. Okay, the button doesn't work to turn off. Later.